be greeted by beanie purrs, chat. Welcome in. Hope everybody's having a good day. Purple have a good lurk. 10 bucks have a good lurk. Melissa, Gigi on firster, and Arid Sale on first. Amethyst have a good cooking lurk. Hey, Glitter. Yeah, the mobile lurk. Hey, he's got like such a loud purr, Arid Sale. No music? Should be music? OBS says there's music. That's Beanie. This box all belong to Beanie now? Hmm? This one? Do you think this box belongs to you? This one? No, he's not gonna do it. Thanks. Oh, are we taking a tail in my face as being on camera now? I mean, I guess that's true. Technically. I hope you're feeling better today, Oat. Continued improvements, easing migraine. Right, this box is almost finally gone. And I'm sure it will please everyone to know that there is a fresh box already in my possession. That's kind of loud. And that the little leftover crumbs go to Batman. Also, I think I owe him a treat from Chris's resub last night. I don't think he was here for that. That's what I was looking at my thingy for. And maybe from Stega's gift sub also. Yeah. 2 extra treats for this boy. Yeah. Let me, cat. We have quite a lot of sun coming in here.
53 months bar ABEE.
Bah. Ah, TTS lady, you tried. Glitter, thank you so much for the 53 months of support. Oh. Yes, Beanie, are you ready for some treats, good boy? So, where do you think the treats go? Oh, right there? Okay. This like amount of sunlight and ring light and everything makes Beanie's camera look really good. Honestly. Yes. Oh, he's so hungry. Definitely doesn't have food right in his bowl, right out there. Clearly starving. You know, chat, I thought I'd be sadder to take this manicure off. Am I absolutely just spoiled to say that I was already starting to get bored of this manicure? I don't know what it is about it. It should be... I thought it would keep my attention longer. Maybe almost a little bit too busy. You know, in my old age. Hi, he's a good one. That's all the snacks. Now you're coming over here? Okay. Benny, what are you doing? Hi. How's he doing? Do you guys still hear him purring? Nail wheel? I mean, we've done nail wheel before. It's not something I super enjoy. Like, sometimes I have trouble decision making what to put on my nails, but I don't like making it too random. It wouldn't be a very interesting wheel. Like a very small wheel. Hello, dwarf. I guess... No, that would be too hard. No, I'm not... no. What if... No, that's so silly. What if I spun a wheel for every layer of Polish Mountain? That would involve updating my spreadsheet before Polish Mountain, though. Hey, Flamingo. No. Hey, Strimmer, have a project that's gonna be long and complicated and probably take at least 18 hours. Would you like to make it even more complicated? What is wrong with me? He's so loud. Are you just so happy to be hanging out, Beanie? Careful, you gonna slide on my lap. Why don't you get in your chair? I'm gonna have to be playing with nail polish and doing my nails shortly. And you don't like nail polish, so why don't you get down here? Do you want to be in a burrito? Okay. So, thanks, Banny, for giving me some space, homie. Let me get a orange sticker or something. Hey, Red. And chat, I did also pull out a few colors that I thought people might want to see as comparison colors. Imagine preparing for stream. Ooh. Oh, I like that. You don't even know what color I'm talking about, and you haven't even seen it clearly yet because apparently my camera's at a weird angle. It's not as close as I thought it was initially. Actually, let's adjust the camera here. The pop is I guess the exclamation mark is part of the collection name. Should I change my title? Pop. I feel like I need to pop of Holo. So, okay. This is interesting too. You guys know I'm not big into shaped glitter. But I do enjoy a glitter topper. And I think this is super pretty. Like, I just like, I feel like the more of a shape there is, the harder I feel like it is to apply. And I feel like something like this, you know, is better than something like some of the other things. No shade to anybody that really likes just a shaped topper on their nails. But whenever I look at a shaped topper, it just makes me want to do glitter placement, and then it just makes me angry. Pre-anger. Also, Trist, welcome in. Mika. Hi, Mika. I hope I'm early enough that you have some post-work things to do, certainly. No pressure. Mostly teasing, but also, like, yeah, I kind of wanted to get started even earlier, but honestly, chat, like, I've been having some, like, nausea on and off with the hot flashes type of, like, you get hot and you get nauseous. It's, like, fucking uncomfy. Okay, so, like, honestly, this looks super pink, kind of, well, it looks redder in this one. I swear I saw this in a video and I was like, that looks pink. And on here, it kind of almost looks red. And in my hand, it looks salmon. Very interesting. I don't have my... Well, it's not like they're far away. I don't have my notebooks. Well, stand up and get them. This is... What is this called? Blue Fizz Taco. This is Hyper Punch. And it's not that pink. And if the color you wanted to compare it to is Hot Wire Pink. Should I shook this up before? They're like similar. This is much oranger, like a salmoner. Salmoner to my eyeball in person. They do look different on camera, but I think they look more different in person, but they're definitely similar. Yeah, salmoner. Party Punch. I feel like Party Punch is pinker. Party Punch didn't... I just opened the bottom of this. I mean, I guess that doesn't really matter. This green acid drip. Wow. That's right up my alley. And the colors that came to mind to me... It came to mind to me when I looked at this. I didn't realize at first that it was metallic with holo and not just holo. And I was like, fucking full charge, is that you? It's not. It's really not. I mean, they're both like a bright green, but these are quite different. And then I was like, is it comparable to Short Circuit? And it's not. It's really not. So I love that. Like, this is much greener. Like, this looks yellow next to this. Really interesting. Because definitely, like, on its own, it looks like a bright, like, acid green. Yeah, see, you had this... Yeah, no, it's not. Like, I kind of like bright... Like, and it's got a... Can I... We're gonna need some flashlight time. There's like a kind of like almost an aqua tinge. Can you see it in the corners? A little bit. Like, yeah, look at the top corner there. Just like a bluish shimmer, because these are holos with shimmer, right? So that's like a bold collection of poster bright polishes. Look, I was even caught off guard when y'all were like, it launches Wednesday. I was like, huh? Oh. I've been kind of out of it, chat. I'm so sorry. We'll make it happen. I can talk about nail polish for a couple hours under any circumstances. This is very loud, and honestly, this didn't really bring anything specifically to mind to me, but this is right up my alley. I mean, directly, straight up Colette's, you know, like, I'm not going to say that this is Paulette purple, because Paulette purple leans a little bit more indigo. Paulette is my mascot, if you didn't know. She has a name. Polish and Colette turned into Paulette. Oh my god, how original. Anyway, so if somebody has something that I can easily find, because I mean, like, sometimes I can just like lay hands on a polish and sometimes I really cannot. It's kind of interesting having them here. These two look almost like neonish, especially on camera. Like I said, this is a lot oranger in person. Camera's picking up so much of the shimmer. Also, just as a note, chat, I feel like it didn't used to show up at the top my plus bar, like where it shows top clippers and top gifters and whatever. We're not in a particular push. We're on schedule to meet by the end of the month. I like having it below the stream so that if you're curious, you can know, but I don't know why it's suddenly showing up there, or maybe it's always been there and I just never noticed before. But in my brief look before stream, I could not find a way to turn it off without turning off the one below stream, which I don't want to turn off. So it's if you're on desktop, like, there's a thing, it's like, oh, top clippers, you know, this clip has a bunch of views, which is like cool. Internet number go up. Oh, I should have pulled, well, I did pull this. I should have pulled, well, this is like, I'm sorry, I'm thinking two separate timelines of thought at the same time. But like, I want to be transparent with you guys, but I'm not trying to shove it in your face. Like, we're not in danger of losing it currently. We are at 3 of 3 months. We are on track for May. And even if we did miss it for May, we got a whole year before I actually need to start like hassling y'all about it. to be perfectly transparent. Thanks, $10. We did this on Sunday, so it didn't last very long. Like I said, I literally, when we did this manicure, I did not know that the drop was on Wednesday. Also, hello, CBC. I maybe should have gotten out something else to compare this to, but this is Splash Zone. And I think what most people want to see this compared to is Hydropower. They're different. Very much so. The difference between like turquoise and teal, in my mind. Like, you could get away with calling this teal, especially like on its own, but like, this is teal. IMO. But colors are all like super subjective anyway, and I know you guys get mad at me sometimes for some of the stuff that I'm like, no, I refuse. I refuse to call that color that color. I'm gonna call it this color because that's the way it looks to my eyeballs. Also, did I say hello, Beamont? I have, chat, you ever like have your glasses on and then you see like an animal hair or something and you're not sure if it's in your eyelashes or on your glasses? And so you take off your glasses and you don't see anything on your glasses, and you also don't see anything on your eyeball. Or wait, do I see something on my eyeball? Anyway, sorry to be distracted, but I have a beanie hair on my face, apparently. Because it's not on my glasses. And I don't want it to like go inside my eyeball. You know. Anyway, these would make a great gradient with what? Something. The OG? Nah, it's too yellow. Something greener. Anyway, that's the collection. And I did receive it as PR. Bing! Opinions are my own. Shoutouts to Christine. Okay, so Blue Fizz Taco, blue iridescent hex glitter topper with scattered hollow and a clear base. Looks like at least like 3 different colors based on this, or else they're just like very iridescent, but like it looks like they're iridescent and different colors. Hyper Punch, linear holographic formula in a bright watermelon red pink shade with added shimmer. I feel like it's reading a lot pinker on camera. That's not usually a color I feel like the camera struggles with. I mean, you guys know photographing nail polish is weird. Acid Drip, bright chartreuse green metallic shimmer polish with scattered hollow. The hollow is pretty, there we go. I was gonna say the hollow is being pretty stubborn. Oh, this is gorgeous. Berry Loud, linear holographic formula in a bright magenta purple shade with added shimmer. I like that a lot. And Splash Zone, linear holographic formula in a bright turquoise green shade. In turquoise green called I'm not. Turquoise green. I'm sorry, what? Ooh. Here, get out of the way, Topper. I want to try and show like the oranginess on this that I'm seeing in person. Like there it gets like a lot more pink. Like, ooh. Yeah, like it's a very warm. You see there, you see what I'm talking about, chat? Like the pink with that gold. It's like a very warmish, salmony. God, such a weird word to be saying. Yeah, I love these. Because at first I was really... what is that? What, electrostatic collection? I was like, is this the electrostatic collection? But they're actually super, super different. Like, it's the same kind of a color story, but also it's expanded. And... because, like, these 3 all came out together, right? So, like, there is that vibe. But it's, like, zhuzhed. God, how do these look dull compared to these? You see what I'm saying, chat? How do you make linear hollows look dull? Apparently add some shimmer. Wait, I need a flashlight comparison of this. Because that's wild. Anybody who had the same thought as me? Like, yes, but also like no, though. They hold their own a little bit better under the flashlight, but you still see like the tonal differences. You know, how much greener this is, how much greener this is. That's a very accurate, in my opinion, shot of this. Showing it, like I said, orange leaning-ish. I mean, yellow and pink make orange. You're not going to see it at every level of lighting. Finish the thought. Oh no, Amethyst. Dinner giving you problems? No, dinner? That's really good. Let me put up a quick poll. See what you guys want to see swatched first. Sorry if you can hear the lawn equipment out there. Notebook. Grab it. Mika, you know what Autumn always calls those colors? At Autumn. Snoky Bay. Thank you all. From Mario? I sound so confident. That Mario game. I don't know if the other Mario was in it or just one of the Marios. And she did show me, and I must agree that purple and turquoise most vibes are Noki Bay vibes. It's true. Poll's almost over. Did I put the poll command? I don't think I did. It's a poll. Poll, 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 poll. All right, we're starting with the black notebook chat. Okay. What order were they in? Maybe put them in this order. Like that. Only a 5-piece collection. I don't have to worry too much, wow, about fitting in here. Can you guys see the... Okay, I don't know if that's just my perimenopause nose or if it stinks because it's pink. Y'all know how sometimes pink stink. I want to show off like the... Here, hold on. Hold.
6 7 6 7. It's the funny number. 6 7.
There. See the like the different shimmers, chat, and the different oh wait, it actually is. Okay, Daggett, now I'm not gonna say that you lie a lot about what number your resub is. But I fully expected to look over and it was some completely other number. Dang it, thanks so much for the 6-7 months of support. Wait, is that right, or am I not supposed to be so happy about it? I don't understand. You're supposed to be more stoic. That's the purple. Very much less opaque than the pink. Hey Trina, GG with first Esther. Just based on this one coat, and I know it's drying some now too, but can you guys tell? The pink feels like they're all described as linear hollows with shimmer. The pink feels like it's heavier on the shimmer. Like significantly. Have a good driving lurk. Wow. Wow. Oh. Looks really yellow to you there. Oh, where's the... It almost gets to match the teal next to it. That's fantastic. And the topper. Just a regular application. So that's just regular application. That's not too bad. I have a few more left on my brush that I could like... I feel like that's real reasonable. I love the look at how it literally almost matches the teal, and then down here you get this like acid yellow. That's also at a couple angles we get some really interesting. There's more hollow in that too than I thought. I'm getting a couple angles where those are like pink, shifting pink. Can't quite catch it on camera. See now that they're all dry, how the pink seems... These three. Like heavier shimmery. Autumn, I was talking about you. I confess. I'm such a pudding brand. I literally don't remember what I said, but I literally called you out. Chat, what did I say? Hopefully it was nice. I hope you had a good stream. Oh yeah, Noki Bay. Autumn, it doesn't look like it yet, but this is kind of... Well, you can kind of see more of the purple there. Yeah, Noki Bay, of course, of course. If you have post-stream self-care, please don't let me keep you. If you'd like to get cozy, we are just starting swatching. We haven't even done even one coat yet in the white notebook. Also, this one's a little bit narrow compared to the others, honestly, but... Excuse me. Raiders, my name is Colette. I'm a nail artist and variety streamer. I hiccup a lot. I don't know. What else should I add to my intro, chat? Wait, there was an outstanding Beanie treat? I thought I gave Beanie all his treats. I thought it was redeemed already. Oh, man. Pro Strimmer chat. Wow, that second coat is really good. I shall honor it. I shall honor it. Wow. That second coat. See, Autumn Watch. Like, this purple does not look that impressive right now at the one coat. But... we get two coats. Bank error in your favor. Rank these two on a Noki base scale of 1 to 10, Autumn. Please. I think based on my limited knowledge, I would rank an 8.5 of Noki Bayness. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay then. Chat, you can also feel free to rank it if you are familiar with Noki Bay. I know Oat is. How Noki Bay out of 10 would you rate this, Oat? The fact that that has such a wide shift to it is fantastic. I wonder if this is the same picture I've seen before of Noki Bay. Okay, there's a second coat with just a bit of wiggling. Oh, there you're getting a bit of that like flash of like pink and orangish almost. Yeah, chat. Again, I feel like that's reasonable for a chonky topper. Slightly the wrong shot, slightly the wrong shade. Let me refresh my memory. Oh yeah. Yeah, it needs to be like a little bit, even a little bit greener of a teal. Yeah. True. How Noki Bay out of 10 would you rank it? Here, let me give you super quick flashlight time. Yeah, a cooler purple. It is a very warm purple. Wow. I feel like the turquoise is hands down the most holographic out of these three. As far as like the linear, it's blinging the fuck out over here. The pink is trying. The purple feels very I really don't want to say lackluster, but you see what the turquoise is doing here. The purple's not doing that. You know what I mean, chat? No shade to the purple. It's beautiful, but the flame on this teal. More hollow for our hollow. Teal strongest on hollow, pink strongest on shimmer, purple is purple and I love it. Metallic chartreuse green to, let's see here. Can we get the other? So we go from like this really yellow, yeah, there we go. We go from like that really yellow green to like a really bright green. Also, oh my god, look at the freaking teal right there. Like what is even, I'm just trying to show like how there, like how it can go from like very yellow to like much greener, right? Okay, this teal is making a case for going on my nails. It's so good. Izzy's gonna be so happy. Hey, Troppo. Let's do white notebook also. Hey Shelly, they're so good. They really are. This teal is impressive. Like, okay, I'm a fangirl. I don't make any bones about the fact that I'm a fangirl, but how can you not think that that's a fucking really good polish though? Like, I don't know how Christine continues to like surprise me, but like the teal is exceptionally holographic for how pigmented it is, right? Like, I'm not just tripping. Like, that was a lot. That was a lot of holo, and I'm enjoying it. I feel like in some ways Christine's like on the same arc I am of like a nail polish lady. That I'm not gonna say I've grown out of nail art, but like I've grown to appreciate regular polish so much more. And like just makes a really, also like look at how pigmented these are. A really intricate isn't the right word, but like, you know, a beautiful regular polish that has a lot going on. Yeah, like in a lot of things I feel like I have a lot of similar taste to Christine. Like, it's wild. Because some of these did appear, like this one did appear a little bit more translucent over the black, but then you do it over the white and you realize it's also very pigmented. This one not as much, the metallic, but still. More than I think you might expect from seeing the over black swatches. And then a lot of time iridescent toppers look very different over white compared to over black. But like these just aren't just iridescent. I did not pick up very much that time. I'm trying to get these couple I have on there off. Again, I don't like super fiddly top coats. I should have given it a bit more of a like a stir with the brush to try and pick some more up probably. But like these are still very colorful over white. They are iridescent, but they are opaque. Have a good lurk, munchkins. It's so noticeable every time. I'm sorry, I'm distracted again. I mean, I probably can turn it off somewhere in FFZ settings, but it's so distracting because the format of it is so different from the other two leaderboards at the top. And maybe a lot of people hopefully do have it hidden via like FFZ or something. Because like the other leaderboards just have like, I think the badges. Excuse me. I bet Naki's quite happy about this. This is a really good pink. Dude, hiccups are on my ass today. The pink and the purple go really well together since the purple is so warm. I think this is another one though where like you can, like I said, the pink wins on the shimmer or the sparkle. I think that I don't know, the purple's pretty, but the pink and the teal got a little bit more going on for them. Lifting them up, not putting the purple down. Yeah, they're bright. Like, the purple especially, I think. on the second coat, they still do show up pretty good, but yeah, I mean, they look a lot different. Part of that's just like how cameras work. This too, I can see so much of the texture, like the kind of translucence to it gives it a lot of depth. I'll put one more coat of the top or two. I guess one thing I also should kind of do, that I try to, like if I'm doing my nails, I definitely try to, like, you know, you stir around, try to pick up some good glitter, and then when you take it out, you can see what's on the brush, and if you don't have enough, then, like, go back in. If I could get that, there we go. And you get pretty good coverage. Even making up for the first layer, which wasn't very good. Sorry, chat, I'm just a little bit hot right now. Maybe I should take off my sweater, but then I'm gonna be cold again in a minute. So, I mean, I feel like probably not putting on the purple since I've literally got purple on right now. I'm kind of leaning toward either the teal or the green. Ah! Excuse me. God. Let me do flashlight time with the white background. Thanks. I don't know. It's hard too, because at this point it's like when it starts feeling like a problem, feeling like more of a problem. I don't know if I'm just like in a mood where it's bothering me more, so I'm noticing it more, or if it's actually worse than usual. Even here it's different, but you can still tell like the really strong flash on the teal. Not quite fully dry yet either. Yeah, this ends up feeling like kind of a weird color because it's like pink most of the time, and then like some of the time it's not. See if we can get to that other darker green here. See there, you pick up a lot of like the darker like tealy shimmer, and go from like there it is. As dry as it gets a little bit stronger, the hollow on the teal. Yeah. Well, okay, I did not fuck it up. That fully dry teal just bling bling bling. Also, I might have missed it earlier. I think I asked and then I wasn't paying attention if anybody had any other colors that they wanted to see a comparison with. But we'll take off my current manicure, which I guess I maybe should have included in the flashlight time. For anybody who wasn't here when we did this. Like, this is also quite hollow. And then we've got purple flake. Alright, let me grab some cotton. What is that? Is that emo to yawn that then they like fall directly asleep? Yes, I showed that earlier. Not close, in my opinion. Hongshu. Me. Yeah, this was one that immediately came to mind. I was like, oh, it's going to be very similar. Because some of the other ones have been. This is the most, it's like that same finish, but it's different. And I love that finish, which makes me kind of want to wear that. But the teal is just like damn good. But also I did just kind of wear teal, although that was kind of more turquoise leaning. These even could like gradient together, especially even if I had like a third one, like a more yellow one or a more greener one. And honestly, even this pink kind of like is a vibe to me. Like, pink isn't something that I wear often. Let me get the cotton. We were talking about cotton last time. I should take the roll and like kind of straighten it out and stretch it out a little bit and then like split it in half and then like split those into pieces. These are not limited edition, right? They're just regular. Alright, let's get going. Nice Tropo. We had some pretty good rain. The strawberries are very happy. No! Imagine, chat. Simply imagine. You might have been fast enough, but I didn't look fast enough. I'm not sure. All right, all clipped up. Quintuple clipped up on a Wednesday night. What do you think, chat? Which is your favorite from the collection? And ought I employ this topper? Teal. No, I need more room. A full-on hate flamingo. Oh, that was kind of cute. Like, it didn't apply badly. It's got some extra holo. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good collection. My only hesitation is I don't know if I really want to wear the topper with any of these, but like maybe with the teal, but like it feels like turquoise and teal. Like I would almost be more likely to wear the topper with hydropower because they're a little bit more similar, because you know my ass likes shit that's similar. Okay. We did not finish the Randall last night, chat. I don't know when I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna wait another minute. You know, this remover does not make me quite as bad as acetone does, though. I mean, look at that. Like a glitter placement? What kind of a design? It's a little bit stubborn. I'm gonna just put it back on and continue soaking. Like, I scrubbed a bit on the pinky, but I'd rather not. Like, usually, like I said, the shaped glitters especially, like, that's what comes to mind. It's like a glitter placement. Oh! Pop artist style. Did they worry about which color of the hexes they were getting? I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, no, it's also, like, now the name of the collection makes sense to me because I didn't get it because I I'm not the swiftest. I was like, oh, because it's a bright pop of color or something. No, it's because, like, pop art, and that's why the background looks like that. I'm a little bit slow on the uptake today, chat. Like, I said it so easily, and yet I didn't get it. This is my problem, chat. Okay, no, we're not getting sidetracked. This is my problem, though. Like, I say something, and I don't even realize what I'm saying. And this could be applied to certain puzzle games. Probably. Probably. Don't answer that. Ham for free. Thank you for the follow. Anyway. So maybe I should... What? How does one avoid that? Like, I don't... Ooh, that's a stubborn one. I want that not to be me. You know? This weird green remover does have its plus sides. Okay. Thumb got a little ashy. Okay. I'm not gonna mess around, I think, with filing today. Maybe just a teensy touch. I shouldn't commit to that before I see how the couple nails that are peeling are doing. But I would like to not. Filing is such a hassle. I know. I mean, I know now. I mean, I technically knew then also. I just didn't fucking remember. Imagine remembering. Didn't remember. Read too slow. Elbozo F rip. Did I do it right? This cotton's all stuck together. Oop. I just want to make sure, like, the clips are mainly to keep the cotton, like, have good contact with your nail, you know, chat. So don't be afraid to, like, adjust it around in there to fit your finger shape. Like, I don't usually tuck it because then that creates these little folds on the side that kind of stick out when you really want it to be, like, going down like this. Just kind of stick it in there straight, right, without tucking. I used to tuck. And it kind of crams it at the tip, but it kind of just, like, gently tucks. Kind of wads rather than tucks. Can never get away with skipping cuticles, though. I mean, I could try. I'd probably regret it. We just took off purple. Before purple, we had on different purple. We just took off this. And before that, we had on this, which also has some green and teal in it, which is kind of funny since green and teal are the other colors that are in my consideration. Maybe I should wear the pink just to be different. Just to break myself out of my apparent rut. What do you think of the new colors, Gidge? Still feeding your newfound purple acceptance? There are no wrong or bad answers here. I gotta remember that. Like, every single one of these would look good on my nails. I mean, I could do a Skittle, but there's only 4. I mean, there's 5 if I include the topper. Or I repeat one. Yeah, I struggle doing Skittles in multiple finishes. I mean, I like my nails to match most of the time, number one. If I plan out a manicure with like an accent nail, it's usually made of the colors on the other nails. It's not just like a random different like situation. So this feels questionable to me. But like, I also quite like them together, and also even the 3 that are the same finish really don't read the same unless something like more happens after top coat or something. Like they already like have quite different personalities, I feel. Like, can I grab? I don't think I can grab that. Is this ready to come off? Oh yeah. Oh, like a Manicure? No, Flamingo. I'm sad and frustrated. My foolish moment was apparently assuming I wouldn't need to full clear the seed. 21K. Over 21K. The highlight, if you can call it that, of yesterday's rando was doing all 3 colos. And I didn't bench in between because I wanted to keep the lifeblood because I had a massive amount of lifeblood and I needed it. But about 2 waves from the end of the 3rd colo, the game crashed. And so I had to redo fucking all 3. Even just thinking about it, it's like, oh man, that was a time sink because of our shenanigans with the scarecrows. The Colosseums are randomized. I do not have a single piece of Void Heart. Not a single freaking fragment. Haven't glimpsed it at a previewed location. Do not know where in the world it is. I did find black egg. If you don't know, if you're like, what are these words? What are you talking about? I was doing a Hollow Knight randomizer last night, and it was day 4, and I wanted it to be day the end. And I streamed until almost 5 a.m. And we did not finish. So, yeah. I really want, you know, I started off the stream saying, oh man, I really don't want to stream until 4 a.m. And then, yeah, I went past 4. It was awful. Is this one almost empty? I think this one's almost empty. Yeah. Oh, chat does love to attempt to help, Mez. Alright, there. We oiled chat. We no longer ashy. Especially because a couple, like, it's one thing if they're just like toying with me and lifeblood is keeping me alive. But in the long run, it turns out that they killed me at a couple of places that were really crucial. Because they were places that weren't easy to get back to and didn't get gotten back to. And then there was important stuff there. They're looking at you like, you know, human. You know you're in my spot. Okay, a little bit of cuticles. We gotta decide. I mean, I guess I gotta decide. I'm just so sick of them today, chat. Extra sick today of the fucking hiccups. Hey, Sonia. Yeah. And it's one thing if I'm like exploring a room and like it's actually possible to maybe dodge a little bit. But any boss fight that Chad is determined enough, like, because the arena is limited and you can't escape, and the nature of bees, unless I'm overpowered enough to just like win, capital W, just win, it's gonna be a problem. I don't know, Gidge. Probably, and it's, I know what I'm saying, probably not the purple, because I just took purple off, and that's all that I've decided. Several weeks, Flamingo, because Gidge has accepted their enjoyment of purple. But we're still not sure if they're kidnapped or not. Due to the willingly drinking of water. Yeah. We did white and black swatches and they held up good for both of them. I can show them again later. And I'm really torn on what to wear. Kind of mainly torn between these two. But like the pink is kind of in the running, which is wild. Okay. Yeah, it's fantastic. I love that metallic finish. Also, my oily little fingers are just leaving fingerprints all over these fucking caps. Too oily. Nice on you. Wait, like actually sparkly shit or different sparkly shit? What a question. Like, that is a polished name for anybody who doesn't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They went pretty, like, they lasted, but then they went pretty fast during the sale. It seems like. Yes, I did. Like, if I think of it, I'll do it. I mean, I get there's all kinds of things like that. Like, all I need is a little reminder. Small nudge. Yeah, chat. In this one instance, follow my lead. In, like, probably 0 other instances, but in this instance, yes. My nails are looking pretty good, chat. Even this little peely one, it's like pale face and translucent. But it's hanging in there. The extra double base coat has been working. Apparently. Stupid extra prone to hangnail spot. Okay. Oops, sorry, chat. I don't know when I'm gonna get back to the rando. I was thinking I was gonna go back to Blueprints tomorrow, but I mean, the rando's not done, and now Family Day was off, and now it's probably back on, and so I had been thinking of like a regular stream on Friday, but now it's probably gonna be like a little bit later stream on Friday, like usual. I don't know. I'm still waiting to hear back for sure on that with what's going on. Yeah, I don't know, Mika. Bloop. Like I said, I feel like I'm missing something. Clearly. Obviously. I just don't know what it is. That was my tummy. What does that even mean, kitten? Is that me or is that chat? Polo write them even. Like, we literally did my nails like 3 days ago. I really shouldn't need to mess with anything, and it's offensive that I even need to mess with my cuticles. I'm really fucking uncomfortable. Alright, so these are the swatches over black, if you didn't know. Wow, my fucking oily ass fingerprint. God damn it. So our decision was that pink wins on shimmer, teal wins on hollow. These three technically have the same formula, but they really don't. Like, you see what the teal is doing there with the hollow. Like, the hollow's washing the whole thing. And the pink, like, has such a strong, like, that pink shimmer. The pink also has, like, quite a lot of hollow, and the purple clearly has a lot of hollow, too. I feel like you see almost more of the scattered hollow here in the purple. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, it's not. Like, there's not. Like, they all say the same thing for the formula. But the teal is bumping it up. And here they are over white as well. And I think you really see that, like, that shimmery stuff going on in the pink, right? Like, way more than the others. And there you can see, like, the teal and the pink both have the hollow, like really being a strong wash of flame, and the purples is just kind of like shimmering. Yeah, look at that pinky shimmer there. Like, it's like a thicker texture. Like the hollow's really fine, and then the shimmer, like, the shimmer feels like it's a larger micron than whatever shimmers in the other ones. Like the teal on that, but then also like this, as far as being like metallic and just like shiny, reflective, and that does also have some scattered hollow in it. But not to speak for anyone, you're not wearing that one for the hollow. You're wearing that one for the metallic. You can see kind of there when the metallic isn't as strong, some of the hollow, and it also like has like some multi-chrome to it. Like we get here. You go from like very yellow and then you get like all that. The teal is so good. Yeah. I really, I mean, anybody disagree that the teal is most hollow? Something about it, like something about just how everything goes together. And even like here, can I get, where did that angle go? That was interesting. I hate when I see something with my eyes that I can't quite get to show up on camera, but like kind of there. The way the shimmer shows up on the pink is very different. The way the hollow shows up on the teal is very different. For these three all having the same description. I'm having a thunk. Big thunk in chat. I don't think the purple's in the running, unfortunately. Only because I just took off a purple, but also because in this particular situation, these three are all kind of a little bit better. It looks like it's glowing there. It's interesting because in this picture, if we rank it on glowiness, which is, you know, a very technical term, like the green is glowing the most, and then the pink is glowing, and then the teal is glowing. But we know that the teal is lurking that hollow. Yeah. I mean, it's only because I just wore a lot of purple. And you might be like, oh, Colette, you can wear more purple if you want. And I mean, I know, but like I try to switch it up like a little bit. Just like a little switch up. I'm going to take a bathroom break. I'm going to think about it. And then if I can't decide when I come back, I might poll chat to help me decide what to put on my nails. Right? Would you help me, chat? Would you... Because then I'll either be like, yeah, chat, you're right. Or I'll be like, fuck off, chat. I don't want to wear that. And both of those situations are helpful. Thumbnail. So if you need your own little break, now would be the time. And like I said, when I come back, I'll either have decided or we'll do a little vote. Okay? Okay. Sometimes I hate taking breaks because I gotta get up and I'm stiff and it's uncomfortable. But you know what? Taking breaks are good for you, everyone. So you should take one too. But if for whatever reason you're not gonna take a break, like maybe you already took one, or maybe I can't tell you what to do, then you can sit here and you can watch. Would you guys like me to start a cult? Hey Google, what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
About 24 miles per hour, 39 kmph, but significantly slower when carrying coconut shells.
What?
Hades and Cookie Day? Let's go.
Hades, cookies in your mouth. Ah! I am not your kitchen mommy. Not for free, at least. Give me a snack. Give me a snack. Break me off a piece of that snack bar. No. Dude, okay, I have a drawer of cheese. If my drawer of cheese begins to get empty, I feel slightly anxious. What if I run out of cheese? Hey Google, what's a fuckboy?
Is used as a noun in U.S. English as a derogatory term in a vulgar slang to mean a weak or contemptible man. Do you want to hear how Is spell?
Yes. Are them titties? Is that a plant or a person? Tree titties or person titties? I want to beat the pee-pee. I have to confess, it could be a little bigger for my vibration. Sure. Who needs gravy when you've got pussy sauce? You got it on with the robot, didn't you, bitch? Yeah, it's like a oof, it's like a yikes, it's like a come on, man. Imagine the water marble titties. I could water marble my titties. Before we start prepping our ice cream bucket, we'll be painting these titties with liquid latex, and sadly we won't be using Seche Vite today.
Is spelled.
Whoa, these poop physics. Oh, let me clean you up, dirty girl. I'm sorry, what? That's flesh. That's chicken drumstick flesh. Am I secretly a fuckboy? Mr. Mother Fucker. Mr. Motherfucker. Why? Why was this beeped out? All you need to try and duplicate this scenario is modding API additional items, bench rando, bench warp, bingo UI, menu escape, bug hunt, modding API additional items, bench rando, bench warp, bingo UI, modding API additional items, bench rando, bench warp, bingo UI. Anybody I may have missed while I was talking about water marbling titties, hello, welcome on in. My name is Colette.
Colette.
What? Jesus God. Okay, look. Okay. I just had an idea that might be a horrible idea. Would you like to hear it? Absolutely free money with no consequences. I feel like this would be exceptionally dumb of me, right?
Whoops.
You know, sometimes my intellect can be staggering. I have this on. This is ow! What? I object! Ow! Ow! I'm such a gamer. You're not getting out to threaten me again, bug motherfucker.
Too bad, boy.
Fuck. And I cannot emphasize this enough. You big old
We can continue this discussion
bitch with your corn dog ass looking pen.
Major track
and I should just like pause here and just like check in with chat. Wow, wow, wow. So the plan almost was good. Maybe also I should pause. This is fine. Everything is fine and good and fine. I am playing it very well. I am.
Strum, non-copyright liar.
I do know the chicken dance. Oh wait, is it the one that goes dude, why are you fucking around with that bird anyway? Whoa. That was actually delightful. Had a rock shoved deep in his ass. The hardest gradient ever? Question mark, exclamation mark. You won't believe your eyes when you see how many polishes this uses. Rando Plus, Rando Stats, recent items, reopen city doors, satchel, SF core, skill upgrades, Trando Plus, and Transcendence. And maybe you can also have this glitch. It's very fine and perfectly good, even though there's apparently 2 menus on my screen right now at this very moment. I didn't drink it all during the run. That was after. So I'm 2 hours more tired and a cup of wine more wine. How did a Pokemon learn to build rocket launchers? Are there Pokemons with guns? Just in time to fuck me up. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. So when they do unto me, that's how they would like to be done unto. I don't understand that, but I definitely do understand that. Jesus. Beanie, are you okay? What was that? You sneezing? Jesus. Barbara Streisand do-do-do-do-do. Barbara Streisand do-do-do-do-do. Barbara Streisand do-do-do-do-do. Barbara Streisand. I hope everybody sleeps well. I hope I sleep well. Well sleeping wishes wash. It's just one of those days where you're like, oh, it's fine. And then you go about your life out into the world and you realize, oh, fuck. My brain is made out of pudding. Welcome back, chat. I've had no conclusive thoughts. So, I think we're going to do a vote. Oh! I mean, what? I mean, what? Oh, interesting information. Chat, this is a 2-minute poll. It is the Powderpuff Girls. Wait, no, now we need to do Powderpuff Girls nail art. No, we don't. Poll is up. I didn't do the command. There's a poll if you would like to express your interest of what manicure you'd like to see, because I like all these. And you know what? I don't have to decide. All these are good. I removed the one I didn't want. Chat really likes the green. Chat really likes the green. Here's those swatches again for reference. The metallic finish, I don't know if I can go as far as to say I like it more, but I like it equally as much as Holo at this point, I think. Like the last couple that I really wore that were like fantastically metallic, like this one, or for the base of this we used carbon, and those are both strongly metallic and strongly Holo. Like that's where it's at. Hi Baines, how's this baby? Hello. Okay, goal is 1 hour. Then we'll be giving Beanie dinner on time. Green is running away with it. We'll be giving Beanie dinner on time, and I'll be able to watch a goodly amount of Mika, hopefully. So, base coat, top coats. Make room. That's the sound of polish just getting pushed back on my desk, chat. Just push. Okay. Hi, Baines. Sorry if there's some background noise, chat. I am going to turn off my alerts. Well, not turn them off. I'm going to mute them for myself so that I'm not jump scared while painting. And so one of my main problems in life is getting distracted. So the main thing here, chat, is just going to be not to get distracted. Like, actually, let's put away this napkin that probably should have been put away before I started showing off the nice, lovely, beautiful polish that Christine sent to me for free because it had gnat blood on it from Sunday. Also, did I say hello, Fedge, and hello, Tirzo? It's fine, chat. I don't think it was on camera. We are going with acid drip. It's truly like a very lime. Like this was limon. This is lime. This is ILNP short circuit, which I was worried it was going to be too similar before. None of the colors I thought it was going to be similar to was it similar to. I also thought it was going to be similar to Full Charge. It's not. I mean, aside from the difference in finish, like the difference in color is pretty sharp, honestly. Sharp? Poor word choice, but you get my drift. Anyhoozle. Acetone. Now, being efficient doesn't mean being rushed. Chat, because when you rush, that's when mistakes happen, and mistakes aren't fast. People that think fast first, right second are not actually very fast. We're gonna cut out the dilly-dally, chat. If I could only cut out more of the dilly-dally, then everything would be much simpler. I would have so much more extra time if I could just cut out the dilly-dally. Oh, maybe we zoom in a little bit. I also can see, like, in my little dish where I like to keep my acetone, a fine layer of like shimmery glitter. So I'm gonna need to be careful not to like reapply that to my skin. Also, here comes the ice cream truck, chat. If you can hear any of that in the background. My window is closed because it actually was... I mean, it was okay. It was better than yesterday, but it wasn't that nice today. Oh, for a minute I thought it was that vehicle. I was like, that is a completely normal looking vehicle. How is that an ice cream truck? But I don't think I actually can see it yet. Hello? You guys, does ice cream trucks talk to you? Do you guys' ice cream trucks say hello when they drive down the street? Not to give the wrong idea. It's not like automated or anything. That's just like part of the music. But is dilly-dallying funner than... Wait, do you mean in the nail polish or in life? Yeah, yeah, I mean, sometimes, but also, like, too much dilly-dallying just leads to anxiety, which is not fun. Oh, it's a little hangnail there. Where did I not? There they are. I was gonna say, did I not have my nippers out here? Okay, I can still hear it, and usually if they stop, they turn the music off. And they don't seem to be doing that, so either they're not actually stopped, or they're in a mood today. I'm sorry, chat. I better not get copyrighted for this shit. This incidental background noise is out of my control, Mr. DMCA. Oh, fuck. I'm so clumsy today. I'm gonna mute for a minute until it goes away, chat. Or is it like not super annoying to you? It's starting to be super annoying to me, but I can't really use myself as a gauge of what other people feel because I feel like... Oh, thank goodness it stopped. I feel like my reactions are probably at least a percentage of the time not normal. average, perhaps. What's normal streamer average, let's say? Okay, base coat. Maybe they finally remembered there were people in their house that did not care that the ice cream truck was here. I was wondering though, like, I kind of want to go out to the ice cream truck just to see how fucking expensive shit is nowadays. Like, I bet they are ripping people the fuck off at that ice cream truck. Hello? Am I gonna have to mute it? I thought they were moving on, but they're not. They just, like, they turned it off and then they turned it back on. Is this like when I get mad at the birds? I'm getting mad at something that does nothing but spread joy. The beginning of my villain arc. I could not escape the incessant ringing and singing of that infernal van. Because most of them aren't fucking trucks anymore. Like, they used to all be like old mail trucks, and I feel like that's not a thing anymore. Okay. Well, once again, the power of sticky base making it hard to actually use my sticky base. But also my own fault for being sloppy with my sticky base. It's stuck in my head now. It's no longer playing, but I can still hear it. I feel like that. I did not have enough on my brush for that nail. We've got the same on, like, this nail on this other opposite corner. When I've been kind of eating some more cereal lately, and I was like looking for some cereal to buy, I discovered and purchased, I haven't tried them yet, that they make Fruit Loops with marshmallows. And because I was like, man, I kind of wanted like Lucky Charms, but I was like, I wish I liked the cereal part of Lucky Charms a little bit more. And then I saw these freaking Fruit Loops with marshmallows, and I was like, yo. I was like, this is what's up. Maybe. I haven't tried them yet. I'll try to remember to report back when I do, chat. You can, but I mean, at that point, I just eat a bowl full of marshmallows, and I really ought not do that for a meal. Like, I've had access to like a very large jar of Marbits before. That's what they're called. If you're ever wondering, they're called Marbits, chat. My mom used to work for General Mills. She got me like 2 very large jars of those for free. Oreo cereal. I've recently regained an appreciation for basic Oreos, but I don't know if I like a chocolate cereal. But Oreos kind of aren't like chocolatey chocolate. They're like cocoa-y chocolate. Also, what else would I really... What would I want to put marshmallows in? I mean, it's not like I want to put marshmallows in Raisin Bran. Or like fucking Grape Nuts. Chat, you fuck with Grape Nuts? I'm such an old lady, but like Grape Nuts cereal day is a very different day from a Fruit Loops cereal day. Like those are almost two separate things. Like they're very different. I also learned I don't fuck with Captain Crunch Berries anymore. I don't know when or what they did. The Crunch Berries are not good anymore. Peanut Butter Crunch I can still fuck with. Although I think that did change at some point too, and it's not as good as when I was a child, but it's still pretty good. What's your favorite cereal, chat? There's a lot of chocolatey cereal. Like I saw the Oreo cereal. And I mean, I've never tasted that, so I don't even know. I mean, there's lots of cereals I've never tasted, and I'm just going on vibes. I think we're dry enough to go here. Yeah, Melissa. They're like if you're kind of in the mood though, like they're kind of good though. Like not just like straight up. Like I'm not like that kind of a person, but like a little bit of maple syrup, like real maple syrup, and you drizzle it onto the grape nuts, and like it's like a trail mixy kind of a granola-y experience, like that's even harder than most granolas. Hey Missy, thank you so much for the 28 months of support. Yeah, well, like they're really good and crunchy. Like I can't stand mushy cereal, chat. I cannot stand it. And it's pretty hard for grape nuts to get mushy. Look at me. I was like, I'm not gonna get distracted, and then I fucking started talking about cereal. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding, chat? I'm also still sad. Like, I used to get maple brown sugar shredded wheat, and that doesn't exist anymore. I think it ought to. Regular shredded wheat with maple syrup on it just isn't the same. Now, this is going to be one of those polishes where I'm like, man, do I glom that second coat? Or do I go for 3 coats? Although, honestly, the first coat is, like, not as sheer as I maybe kind of expected. Hey, Landon. Honey Nut Cheerios to me are only good if you like literally put on so much more extra honey. Yeah, like a generous first coat, but not like a glom. It looks so very bright right now at 1 coat. Honey bunches of oats. I feel like I always wanted those, but don't the bunches have almonds in them? Sorry for the yard work noises, chat. What the fuck are they even doing? Sounds like they're like drag racing in somebody's yard. Like with a lawnmower. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what else I would have as like a kid. I mean, some of the stuff I used to get doesn't exist anymore, like the OG cinnamon pebbles, which are not like the pebbles that they re-released like recently. Not the same thing. How you can even claim it a re-release. Like the OG pebbles were not, the cinnamon pebbles were not flakes. They were like little fluffy, crunchy pebbles. And the re-released ones are just like, I mean, they look just like flakes, like the regular pebbles. Fruity Pebbles maybe could get away with some marshmallows being added, but Fruity Pebbles get soggy way too fast. They don't have enough girth. You know, like they're such thin little flakes. Frosted Flakes too, like I guess, like I mean that's one of the kind of cereals. It's like you don't really want to make a big bowl because then like you miss the optimal for so much of it. Like you have like a small bowl, and then if you need to, you can have like a supplementary small bowl. Corn Pops were not my thing. Chat, I may be hungry. It's true. Let's get going on this. Look at that. We're getting onto the second coat before my camera automatically turns itself off, chat. We're speedy. Hey, Findar. Finadar. Have I been saying your name wrong? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I promise I have eyeballs. Finadar. Or have I been saying it right this whole time and just decided to mispronounce it tonight? That also could be me. But I bet I probably have been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. Also, I think we can get away with 2 coats of this. Finbar. Sounds like a delicious chocolate. Back to food again. I pivoted back to food in like 0.5 seconds. Which is really kind of impressive, chat. You have to admit. You know, I relate to that, but I will attempt to remember now that I know. Like, knowing and remembering are, of course, two separate actions. But I will try to do better. Anybody else also, like I always say, whenever I catch myself, I put an open invitation for anybody to correct me on how I'm saying their name. I won't be offended, but I will feel bad, but I mean, like... And I can't guarantee to remember because, like, I don't remember shit. But I will try. I will try so hard. I was feeling so bad every time May rated me because I would forget how to say their name. Until I realized it's literally the mnemonic. It's just like it says. It's the I before E thing. And once I realize that, I do have to recite the whole thing in my head to remember. But I remember. I know what a Jimmy Neutron is, but I've never watched a Jimmy Neutron. So sometimes I do little stuff like that to help myself remember. When I very first started streaming, I had a post-it note to try and help me remember a couple things like that. And then I kind of like that wasn't sustainable. So I tried to help myself other ways. Excuse the fuck out of me. That was quite loud. Quite long. It was like extended version. Do you like this green battery? There's a gnat. Gnat. There's a gnat. Alert. I'm gonna have to kill a gnat again and get blood all over my napkin. Maybe not. He'll stay away if he knows what's good for him. Yeah, the second coat makes a big difference. Like, 1, 2. Like, it makes a big enough difference. I almost wonder if I should do a third coat, even though I don't feel like I need a third coat. Like, do I think we've achieved bottom color here? We don't have any visible nail line. Hey, Caddy, thank you so much for the 52 months of support with Prime. Like, what do I need to do on my nail to get that on my nail? It's probably an angles. Whoop. No, okay, I'm not gonna do flashlight time until after I do top coat. I don't think I need a third coat though. Like, if I try real hard, I can see visible nail line. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Get a little bit more acetone. Beanie did ditch out at some point, I see. Tutorial camera, please focus. There we go. I almost knocked into my nail with the brush there. I feel like I felt it touch slightly, but I don't see a ding. Alright, a little bit around the cuticles. I think I did pretty good on application here. Then we'll do the other hand, then we'll top coat, and then we'll be done, chat. Record time, surely. Well, the real record time was that last time I actually did one offline. Whoa, what did I do here? Okay, we're gonna have to hope that Vive fixes that. I would have no worries about Vite fixing it. I don't know if... I don't get a lot of chances to compare, like, self-leveling and smoothing Seche Vite versus Seche Vive. Glad you can finally relax, Amethyst. I love this metallic finish. I'm kind of half surprised that Christine hasn't done a whole collection in this finish. Wait. No, there's been like several. There's been several, but not a collection. I was like, wait a minute, am I lying? But no. Yeah, it's really interesting because it reads so yellow-green, but when compared to other yellow-greens, it's obvious that it's much greener than yellower. Like, even still, having compared them side by side, I still feel like, wow, this looks like a metallic version of Full Charge. And it's not. Yeah, I just really smooshed this pinky at some point. Probably against my other fingers. Oop, camera got sick of waiting. And again, this is, what is it called? Acid Drip. This is Full Charge. And this is, Short Circuit. Right? I feel like if you like these two, you will like this one. But it's definitely... like, you might like this one even if you don't like these two. Does that make sense? Welcome home, Gidge. Like these both almost look yellow next to this, but you take these away and this almost looks yellow. Well, yellowy. I mean, it is a yellowy green, but you know what I'm saying, chat. You know. Which again, I mean, you know, I'm always like extremely like it's so interesting how your eyes almost play tricks on you and your brain plays tricks on you. It's like, oh yeah, that's a yellowy green. Oh, is it? Now it's a greenier green. Like it's the same. It's just your brain. This is your brain on color theory. Chartreuse. I think it could get away with chartreuse, but the thing is, I think this could get away with chartreuse. Are they both chartreuse? What's the next green shade next to chartreuse? Seche Vite. And really, chat, I should have known, because even the colors that seem to have possibly been attempts to quote unquote dupe some of her own colors have been different. So I don't know why I thought this was really just going to be like fully charged but metallic. Like it's fully charged adjacent. Like they certainly could complement each other. I don't know, that would it satisfy you if you hadn't gotten full charge? Like you certainly could slap some more holo on here. You could put the linear topper on and get a linear out of this. In fact, that might have been a cool thing to do. But I really wanted to enjoy the metallicness. So is this close enough, Gidge? Do you think? Or is, you know... Does it ease the... I can't find the word. Yeah, it's limier. I still don't feel like, I don't know. Is it lime? It could be lime. I don't feel like lime would be the first way I described it. What does it say? The card says chartreuse. Bright chartreuse green. Which I think chartreuse is just like yellowy green. I mean, there's a range of chartreuse. I think it could be yellowier. I don't know if it could be much greener, if then it would turn into... I forgot to use Vive. Well, whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, Gidge, wait for me to finish top coat. I've shown them a couple times. They're not similar. Well, no, they're similar, but they're not, I don't know. In my judgment, they're not that close. But like they both could be called chartreuse. Along with the ILNP, which is even further yellow. That's full charge. Like, it looks so green here. It's interesting. Yeah. I feel like it's borderline lime. It looks lime here. I don't think it looks lime on its own, maybe? I don't know. I would be okay calling it lime. I don't know if lime would be the first word out of my mouth to describe it, right? If that makes sense. I mean, very little of what comes out of my mouth makes sense, right? But is that relatable? Well, also, I am still recording, apparently. Yeah, I mean, you could add linear on top. One of the things I very much like about Holo Taco's linear taco is that it does a very good job of making something linear without drastically changing the base color. So again, acid, what's it called? Acid drip, full charge, and ILNP short circuit. Which just looks straight up yellow here. Except then you do something like bring in an actual gold. Although this looks very silver in the light. This is actually a whole vibe right here, isn't it, kind of, chat? Unforged, fully charged, like with the fully hollow. But like that could be worked with. You either top everything off with hollow, or I mean like you eliminate it and just do something like that. It's like a key lime pie looking tasty citrus treat of polish. Don't mind me. I mean, I'm just going to call it by its name, Gidge. I don't name plain manicures, generally speaking. It is Holo Taco Acid Drip. Can we get the... What angle do I want to be at? There, we get a little bit of them. Like, it's so reflective. But you see, like, some of more, like, the bluier... Like, we go yellowier, but then we go bluier. But we're getting so much glare. Yeah. Oh, a water marble. That would be pretty. I don't know if that would really work though. So these, like 3 of these are metallics, and I haven't had great luck with this and adjacent metallic formulas. I was thinking of like a gradient. Ooh, maybe like a drip marble could work though. I don't know. I mean, I kind of really like those together. But I mean, we also even could then continue further. We'd need like something in here that's greener. And then that. And then hydropower. I mean, even this is good. I feel like it kind of needs something in there though, but like this could work. So yeah. For anybody who wasn't here earlier, I was saying how the colors that most seemed like they were related to this definitely was a similar color story, but they really, none of them match up. This is the hot wire pink. Like they are different tones, different formulas, more zhuzhed. All quite different. Anyhoozle. Like it's and of course there's the purple with the purple and the topper. So it's like the color stories are definitely like close cousins. No, I mean, so like this is here, maybe here's a better shot. Hydropower versus what is this called? Splash Zone. Or do you mean the greens? These two, I think, are more similar than the greens are. Like, it's just so much yellower. If I try to get it to eliminate as much of the reflectivity from the metallic and as much of the hollow from the hollow. I think it's a lot yellower. The pinks are probably the most different. Like this is a pretty bright pink, but Hotwire pink is way more neonish. Cool Water, I feel like Cool Water is very light, but might be good. I feel like these two are the closest, but even they, like if you get them at a good angle where you get rid of most of the hollow. And this is clearly a lot greener to the like a teal versus turquoise. But I think that's gonna be it, chat. It was a pretty efficient manicure. Pretty efficient notebook swatches. Pretty efficient first impressions. Like slightly smaller collection, I guess. Only 5 instead of like 7 or more. That's the last couple that I reviewed. I had like multiple things or like more. Repo? I mean, you mean tonight, Gidge? I don't think I have the energy for that. Like, my stomach has already been audibly growling on stream, and I would like to get some food and then plop and watch Mika. Which is, I think, where we're probably gonna go, but I'm taking a look to see what else is going on. Less than an hour. Fruno's doing some rando. I think we're going to Mika, though. Mika is playing Subnautica. If you are perhaps avoiding Subnautica spoilers. Oh! Okay. If you are avoiding Subnautica spoilers, maybe do not come along. But Subnautica is a great game, and it's like a game a lot of people have played. So if you have played, feel free to come along. We're at a moment. We're at a moment, chat. Something is about to happen. I can tell just from looking at her screen that something is about to happen, chat. So, there's a raid, there's a direct link, there's a raid message, there's a raid message. About to. In approximately, well, you'll see. You'll understand as soon as you look. It says on her screen what's about to happen. I'm glad I got my nails done so that I can go watch this. That's going to make me happy. I've really been not in a great mood lately, chat, and I do apologize if some of that has come across on stream, but I've just been like not in a great headspace and just feeling like generally shitty and like nauseous for a couple days continuously and stiff and sore and grumpy and tired, and I appreciate stream as a place to try and distract myself, but I hope I haven't been like a bummer too much, you know. Don't want to bring down the vibe, bro. But thanks for putting up with me. Have a great rest of your day or night. Sorry, Doomed. I should be back tomorrow. I don't know with what, and I should be back Friday, but I don't know if it's going to be early or regular Friday time. So, see you later, chat. And if you are in the future on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe. And if you'd like to join me live, twitch.tv/Colette MSLP. I hope you enjoyed as well, and thanks for watching.